Hi guys, it's the Queen. It's my Talk to Me Tuesday for July 10th, 2018. I've got a bunch of stuff here, but I'm just going to go over each thing briefly. July seems like it's my kick-in to get things done. I officially dedicated myself to joining the UFO challenge quilt along that Jennifer has going, the second annual one. I didn't do last year because I just was in the process of getting this room in order and getting it painted and everything, so I didn't dare take on any projects. Project that I have decided to do as my UFO is my Michigan quilt that used to be top secret for my son, but I can't hold water. I told him about it a while ago. He hasn't said much, and he doesn't watch my Talk to Me Tuesdays, so when he gets it, it'll be a surprise again. But right now, I don't think he's thinking about it. This is the one that has all of the big blocks that showcase the fabrics that I had purchased when I took my trip to Michigan a few years ago. And like I said, look, most of them are done. I've got a good stack here. There are probably 7 that need the paper piece component, because that was the only way I could figure to make it more unique, was to add some paper piecing things besides just the fabrics, because they've come out with new fabrics since I started this, but I'm not going to dare change my pattern. The Missouri Star, the Michigan Star was one I've done, and I've got a second version of this. Most of the blocks have 2 versions, one with a yellow border and one with a blue border, and that way I came up with even amounts of the designs and scattered them throughout. I've got the layout already and changed that a couple times. Here's that second star, and see, it's at the bottom this time instead of up at the top. That was another thing that was changing on some of them too, the location of them, so that it could be staggered. And I have the paper piece helmet that I need to do. I've got it done. I just have to print it out and make it, and that will get a yellow one and a blue one, so I have to do that in double. That'll be the thing that I need to work on staying motivated with, getting the paper piecings done. And I'm not sure what to do about this Big 10 logo. I don't think I want to do that anymore unless I can come up with a different color for the 10, because I don't like that light blue being on there, even though that's what it's supposed to be. And I've got the pennants in here that Jennifer made that usually say "Go Team," and I think I'm going to applique "Go Blue" on them instead, because I just don't have the energy to do another paper piecing, and I don't want to alter her pattern. I just want it to say what I need it to say, so that would be the best way, to just do the plain pennants and then embroider the wording on them. I forgot to show fabrics that I bought last week. It's been almost 2 weeks now. Of course, I can't stay out of the fabric store. Whenever I get a ride, I have to go by there. But I got the new Harry Potter stained glasses. Let's see. I want to make sure I hold it the right way. They are very big. The design on this one, it's all about the Quidditch match. And the other stained glass has the house crest. I'm sure you guys have seen people posting pictures of them, but just so you can get a reference of how large the designs really are and how nice they are. And then the third stained glass It's this one I really like. I love it because it actually, the stained glasses look like paper piece prints. If you can see the detail. Let me find the one with Harry and the wand. It looks like that should be a paper piece pattern all by itself, if I'm giving anybody any ideas. I think that one's nice. And then to always have a different newsprint is cool too. I love newsprint. And of course I'm going to love this one. I should have gotten this a little bit more so I could switch out and put it back here, because this is been up for a while and I need to change it. And then of course I got more of the gold Deathly Hallows symbol so I could do a few more of the MZ clutches, because we went to have breakfast one day. The lady that was our waitress saw Kennedy's bag and she loved it, and so she is supposed to contact me, and I wanted to have all the fabric ready, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and get it made and have it set aside, so if she does want one, then she has one, and if not, someone else may want it. And speaking of the MZ clutches, I figured I'd branch out a little bit, because when I put my first ad up, somebody asked me, do I make purses? And I was like, well, I can. So I think I will have that be my official kickoff business. I'm brainstorming out loud here, so bear with me if I say this and I don't follow through. I'm just talking, to get some feedback maybe. If you guys remember, the MZ clutches are these little wallets that I made from Michelle Zote. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, Zotemeyer. But they're very cute and going to be selling. These are something that I'm selling to raise money for our trip to Philadelphia. And I figured, let's give it something catchy, a little catchy name. So I'll put the name on the screen. And if you notice, the heart in the middle is from the quilt that I made, that I'm still working on. I just have to do one more border around. And I forgot to grab those fabrics. I have some fabrics that I've been holding on to for quite some time that I'm going to use for the back, and I haven't decided. I'll put the pictures up here, and then you guys can help me decide which of those would look best as the background fabric. I've got the border to go around it, and it's just going to be a square quilt. It's not going to be twin size or anything like that. And that'll just help with the sewing process. I got an idea when I was looking at it at how much white area there is, and I think I will get a couple of those markers, fabric markers or paint pens, and take with us, and then his nursing staff and the doctors can all sign his quilt, and that'll be a great keepsake for him. So with that, I don't know if I should sew it, quilt it first, or just have areas blocked off to where they could write in it without running into any of the stitches. So that's just another idea that I had. Speaking of the superhero quilt, I'm completely overwhelmed. I'm still speechless, and I don't want to ramble too much because I'll probably start having tears. Anyway, I want to say this quick before the waterworks come. Thank you everyone who has volunteered to make a block or two for Jackson's quilt, the superhero quilt. It's very touching for people that I have never met to reach out in such a fashion and in such an important way. So I thank the Jennifers for organizing that, and I just couldn't let it go by without being involved myself. So I don't know if any of you are watching me for the first time on YouTube. or just now starting to follow me, you'll notice that on the spreadsheet it says Black Panther and it's blank. And that's because I'm going to make another Black Panther, and it sounds like I might need to make 2 if there's going to be 2 quilts. So I need to get cracking. But this is what the Black Panther looks like. This is the center. Right now it measures 15 by 20, so I've got to add some border. So I think I'll just do the green, of course, around it on the sides to make it come out to be 20 by 20. This is going to be my way of still trying to, you know, be involved, because I'm just that type of person. And it's just my way. I have to, you know, I have to help too. Even though it's supposed to help us, I have to help. Let's see, is there anything else? I'm going to put up another picture here of what I have so far for... Hi, Janie. Oh, goodness. Is it 7:30 already? I received something all the way from Australia. A clock, a face for Molly's clock. And I don't know if I'm holding it upside down or not. I forgot which way is the top. And this beautiful pixies. You can see that okay. They're very cute. I like them. So those came from Belinda all the way in Australia. And I wanted to thank her. So I think that covers everything. I don't have anything else to go over. Well, if I do, I'll put pictures either up here through the video or at the end. It just depends on how things go during the editing process. I look forward to watching everyone's videos, and I apologize if I didn't comment on all of them. Sometimes I get sidetracked. So I do look forward to everyone's videos. I want to thank everyone again for the blocks. I can't wait to see what this project turns out. It's very exciting. Oh, there is one other thing. My daughter does bead jewelry. She has a company called Alana Grace Originals, and she kind of took a break from it for a little while. But this whole thing with Jackson has inspired her to get her tools back out. She is making malas because she is a yoga instructor and she is very strong into the yoga practice and beliefs, and she has malas that she's making, and she's calling them the Mended Heart malas. She'll be putting lots of things on Facebook, and you can always find her on Instagram. I'll put the links in the description below so that you can find her. But this is a picture of her bracelets, and we are getting ours soon, and I can't wait. And then I can show you personally what it looks like. And if anyone's interested in ordering or know someone that is, then they can share the information. I appreciate everything that everyone is doing. It's great. This is such a great community. It touches my heart every day that I think about it. And if I don't say so, just know that I do strongly appreciate everything that everyone is doing. And okay, I will just leave it there because I can feel the tears coming. Anyway, you guys all enjoy the rest of your week. If it's hot where you are, stay cool. If it's nice where you are, send the weather here because we only got 2 days of nice weather and we're back into triple-digit heat indexes again. So it means more time inside. Whew. Stay crafty and creative. Hug the ones you love. And I will see you guys next week. Bye. What do you have there?
And the purse.
The purse? Who made that purse? Who am I?
Miss Anita.
Miss Anita. What's that on the wall behind you?
Big old heart.
The big old heart. Yeah, you like that big old heart? I do too. And you're sitting in front of my stashes and stashes of fabrics and projects. I've got to get a cabinet made to house these things so that it doesn't look like such an unorganized mess, even though it is organized. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.